Well, here's the truck and the tanks that contain the fish, I presume.
Get me out of here.
What I'm going to do first, these are bluegill and red ear sunfish. These are adults that I'm going to do first.
How many are you putting in there?
There's 50 pounds of these.
Okay.
And I'm going to bring the ones that were, you know, the count number, those are going to be like 2 to 3 inches.
Okay.
I'm going to bring those when I come back by you tomorrow or Friday.
Okay.
But today you're getting adult bluegill and adult golden shiners. I'll just do this like this. All right, this is a red ear sunfish right there, okay? Also called a shell cracker. All right, there's another one, okay? And this is a bluegill sunfish, what the kids catch, you know? Oops, I got it. All right, can you get that? They're showing up okay? Yep. Anyway, those are adults, and they'll obviously spawn and make lots of little babies. And
There's a lot more than that.
Follow it up. Is that working? The one with the kind of copper face there, that's the bluegill. And the one with the kind of yellow belly and the orange reddish cover on the gill plate, that's a red ear sunfish, like that one right there. Those are also called shell crackers, but they call it red ear sunfish because of that little thing right there.
Doesn't a shell cracker get really large?
Probably, I think the world record's probably 4 or 5 pounds, but generally a pound, you know, pound and a half. You know, like they're about the same. They get bigger than bluegill, but we call them panfish. Now crappie gets big. Crappie gets very large, and there are a few little, you know, little smaller bluegill in there. We're going to follow up with a bunch of them, like I think it's like 2,000 or 2,500, about that size. Well supplied.
Most of these spectators belong to the village's freshwater fishing club, who sponsored this.
Golden shiners, native to all the lakes.
But don't mess with my tutu. When she was born in her butt suit, the doctor slapped her behind.
That's like an 8-inch one there with us. That's good for catching real big bass. See how golden that one is? Black. These are also called copper-nosed bluegill. Florida bluegill are kind of a subspecies. See the like the raccoon face, the copper nose that comes across there? That's where they get the term copper nose.
So what, he said that he had put in golden shiners, shell cracker,
Right.
bluegill,
Yes.
and what else?
I've got 2 or 3 dozen.
And there's red-eared sunfish in there.
Red-eared sunfish. Boy, that was a nice stock. How many fish?
I don't know how many fish that there were. Freddie's got the poundage on it, and that's the reason that he's bringing more of them in later on this week for the food chain.
But the club paid $1,500 to have this done, is that right?
The club and the district.
Oh, and the district. What was the share, do you know?
The
I'm
club
sure you do.
donated $500,
Well,
and
okay.
the district picked up the difference in it.
That's great. It really is.
Shiner, you can see how flat his head is?
Yeah.
That's
Chub. They get about it. They get that big.
Sand chub?
Yeah, and you usually find them on if the lake has a place out that's really sandy.
Yeah.
Or if you have an area that's well, this lake has got sand bottom all the way around. But if you had a lake that had kind of a soil type bottom and not a lot of sand, and if you had a sandbar, you'd find those all accumulated on the sandbar.
Oh.
So they call them sand rollers, sand chubs, but their real name is killifish.
Yeah.
It's a native fish also.
They're basically they're bait fish, though, right? I mean,
Everything we're doing today is bait fish. You know, you can consider the bluegill a bait fish and a sport fish too, because they, you can catch them at the same time they supply food for the bass.
Sure.
That's it.
All right. All right.
Favorite
Of our club more is dealing towards the kids.